Bonafide Hustler here, and today I'm going to talk to you about some eBay strategies that absolutely do work. What's going on, guys and gals? Chris the Bonafide Hustler coming to you live from the inside of my office. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and go check out bonafidehustler.com. Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff over there, plus my free guide, which you can get right here. It'll teach you 50 items that you can buy at thrift stores and garage sales, and you can make profit on those items. This video is about some eBay strategies that absolutely do work. 4 weeks ago, I made a video about eBay strategies and how I've kind of delved into it and tried different ones. And I promised that I was going to get back to you guys with the ones that actually did work and talk to you guys openly about maybe the ones that didn't. So let's talk about the very first one, the one that absolutely does work. This month on this strategy has already helped me sell 50% of the items that have sold. Okay, so 50% of the items that have sold in my store this month already have been sold through this eBay tactic or strategy, and that is promoted listings. Okay, so if you don't know what promoted listings is, I think of it as a way you can still put your stuff on sale. And basically what you can do in eBay is you can go to the promotions tab, I think that's what it's called, and you can go to promoted listings and you can start campaigns and experiment with campaigns. And the campaign I ran in July was like a 4% campaign. Basically, I blanketed my entire store to run at a discount that was 4% higher than the market. So yeah, I got some good things sold in July. It wasn't quite over 50% of my goods, but in July it represented 33% of my sales. Actually, a little bit more than 33%, but around yeah, like 35-ish% of the sales that I made in July was from a promoted listing. Now, here in August, I am running a 2% kind of experimental thing. So the market, as a whole, my items go to the market and I want to promote them 2% further than kind of like the closest things in their genre, right? And so that one right there is doing pretty well. Over 50% of the things I've sold in August have been through promoted listings. So that's something that I think you should absolutely try and check it out. You can individually select what you want to select if you want to go that way. I just chose to blanket my entire store, and when you go into the promoted listings page, you'll come to like a kind of like a fork in the road where it's like you pick one side or the other. I think I picked the right side, and that was the one where it's like just blanket all my items, and then it gives you to a screen which shows you all your items in the categories that they're all in, and assuming you categorized your items correctly, then you can beat the market with whatever percentage rate you want to do. And I suggest that you title that campaign with that percentage rate, so that way when you get to see later the stats, you'll know it was this campaign with that percentage rate that made those numbers, if that makes any sense. So yeah, promoted listings absolutely, I know, worked at least in the past month and a half for me, 100%. It got me more sales, so you can look at it like that. Did I sell stuff for a little bit cheaper than I wanted to? Sure, but it's also no different than really putting your items on sale, let's face it. So this other tactic I'm gonna talk to you about, there's no real feedback to it. There's no measurable thing that I can discuss with you guys and show you, like, here's where you see your metrics and stuff like that. But it's the send offer tab. So if you go into your active listings, and I do this, you can do this on your cell phone. I like to do it more on the laptop. So you go into your active items, and there's like all these different tabs up top, right above your items. And one will be send offers, and it'll have a little dash and then a number. So your number might be 4, it might be 10, might be 20. And so essentially you click that and it's gonna take you to a list of items that have watchers on them, or a lot of interest in those items. And so when you do send offers, my guess is on eBay side, you type in a little price that you're willing to send those watchers, kind of like a one-time deal. And I believe that has worked, although there's no metrics to really prove that it has, but it's, the reason I say that is because I have done the send offer thing, and then like within an hour, someone buys that exact item that I was like reducing. So I'm pretty sure it does work. But like I said, there's no real metric behind it. But yeah, check it out. As of the last time that I made this video, I said the send offer thing didn't work whatsoever, but I was also doing it off a cell phone. So I don't know if doing it off the laptop makes a difference. Another thing I just did the other day, and I do this periodically, actually once every about 2 weeks, is ending all my listings, and I talk about it on a previous video, but ending all your listings and then relisting all your listings with the sell similar key. I've discussed this in a previous video, and it's absolutely a tactic that works. I actually did this yesterday, ended all my listings. All right, so you end them all, which is kind of terrifying, and then you go into, they're gonna end up into your unsold folder. From there, you highlight all of them, and then you press the sell similar button or sell one like this. It's one or the other, I can't remember at this point, but you press that button. You don't press relist, you press the sell similar button. And then from there, you just, it's the same listings, you can submit them all. And then the thing you have to remember is to go back into the unsold folder and delete all those out of there once you see all your listings in your active folder. So try to follow me on that. If you need to rewind it. But essentially, yeah, you're gonna find you're selling something similar to the listings that are in the unsold folder. You're basically creating them similar, like brand new listings on eBay. So they're in 2 locations now. Now you're gonna create brand new ones, and then the old ones are still in the unsold folder. So you need to get those out of there, right? So out of the unsold folder. So just so you know, that's kind of like how you have to do it. And then from there, you do your promoted listings thing. That's absolutely something that has worked. Yesterday, did it, and then within like 2 or 3 hours, 3 sales came through that were pretty good sales. So it's definitely something that you should go and try. Just make sure you don't relist, right? You wanna sell similar. That's super, super important. I think that's what it's called, sell similar. I wanted to make this video so you guys are in the know, and I'm always experimenting with my store. Of course, eBay always changes things. The algorithm can change at any given time. But these are sort of the correlations that I am seeing. As of the last video that I made, promoted listings wasn't a huge deal then, right? And now, in July, promoted listings was around 35% of my sold goods in July was through promoted listings. And now in August, we're not even through August yet, but it already is comprising over half, okay? So maybe they're pushing this hard, and that's great. You might want to go look into promoted listings and try a little campaign. It's not going to hurt. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get sales, which isn't a bad thing. You're probably going to like that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to find me at bonafidehustler.com. You can find me on Instagram at @thebonafidehustler. You can watch some cool stories that come down on the weekends. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Goodbye.